Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
We begin with breaking news as Fargo Mayor Tim Mahoney has just issued a mask mandate for the city of Fargo. The mandate is effective immediately. The mayor says it's not about science, not politics. This is our community's health. The mandate says every person shall wear a face mask covering over their mouth or nose in all indoor environments where they are exposed to non-household members and where social distancing cannot be assured. However, there is no penalty for those not in compliance. For more information, log on to our website at valleynewslive.com. There's snow in the forecast this week, not once, not twice, enough to keep everyone occupied, especially our first alert storm team. Let's get the latest on what's coming our way from Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Hutch?
Mike, thanks so very much. Yes, a wintry week of weather heading our way. We're going to have snow and a few rounds of it. We're going to have cold, and yes, we're going to even have some storm conditions. For tonight, a few flurries drifting out there, and nothing too significant for the evening hours. If we do see flurries, they will be in our southern counties the way it looks. Tuesday's expected snowfall looks significant for a widespread area, 1 to 4 inches where you see the light blue shades. That includes Grand Forks, Devil's Lake, Fargo, Moorhead, but out in Lakes Country, a more enhanced band is possible and prolonged snow into the afternoon and evening. This all hits through the day, and I believe our evening commute in all areas will be impacted, so be advised. Tuesday's afternoon commute from work and home will be a little slippery and a little tricky. For tonight, that home of economy look there in the Grand Forks area showing quiet conditions as we're seeing clearing skies. Oh, and by the way, Tuesday is not our only concern. We have issued a first alert weather day for a more significant storm on Thursday. I'll have hour-by-hour details on all of this coming up in just a few more moments.
All right, keep us posted. Thanks, Hutch. New tonight at 6, thousands living in Cass County are taking advantage of early voting before the November 3rd election. Officials say they had 2,000 people filling out ballots before noon today. Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard is live in the studio with what's driving people to vote. Callie?
Mike, after months of bitter and political campaigning, those living in Cass County are eager for the finish line with next month's election. I asked several people who showed up to the Ramada on 13th Avenue South if there's a certain issue they're voting on. I was told that many people mainly have their focus on who the next president will be. Many in agreement that no matter what side you lean on, more people than ever will be at the polls.
I haven't trusted our government for a long time, and I want to make a change. I want to see if I can make it better.
I just think because people want to be heard, they're tired of all the stuff that they're not fixing this country, so I think a lot of people are going to come out.
From today until October 24th, you can vote at the Ramada on 13th Avenue South, Doubletree by Hilton in West Fargo, and the Fargo Dome on University Drive North from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. We have a further breakdown on voting locations until the November 3rd election on our website, valleynewslive.com.
Good information. Thanks, Callie. Officials say that you aren't required to wear a face mask, but they are strongly encouraged. Cass County investigators are asking for help in identifying those responsible for 3 residential burglaries. They took place between October 14th and 15th on Lost River Road in Horace. It appears that one of the burglars has a significant cut to one or both of their hands and may have been traveling on a bicycle. If you have any information, you're asked to contact Detective Greg Smith. The phone number is 701-241-5884. Improperly discarded smoking materials are to blame for an apartment fire in North Fargo that displaced 12 families. It happened at 910 33rd Avenue North on a 3rd-floor balcony. The fire went into the building and the attic space. Damage is estimated to be at $850,000. Charges are being filed against a man who police say is responsible for the drive-by shooting in Fargo last week. 20-year-old Tymindarius Hayes is charged with 3 counts of attempted murder. Officers were called to the 900 block of 23rd Avenue South late Friday afternoon and found a male victim with a gunshot wound to his lower left leg. The victim told officers that he was shot by Hayes while in his vehicle. He had surgery for non-life-threatening injuries. Hayes was arrested Saturday after officers searched a Fargo home and found a rifle, handgun, and ammunition. We now know the name of a man involved in a suspicious death investigation over the weekend. Police say 37-year-old Lee Folden died early yesterday morning at his home at 415 18th Street South in Moorhead. Investigators found Folden under a vehicle in the driveway early Sunday morning. An autopsy is being performed. Police say no one is in custody and they are not looking for anyone. We also know the name of the inmate who died in an Ottertail County jail cell. 41-year-old Derek Sweary was found dead on Friday. He was in jail in connection to a murder in Perham, Minnesota. Police say he stabbed his roommate in the eyes and then shot him 15 times. It's been reported that Sweary died of suicide. More flu clinics are being offered in Ottertail County. The first will be at the New York Mills County building this Thursday. Another one will be at the Government Services Center in Fergus Falls on Friday, and one more will be held at the location next Wednesday. That's the 28th. To set an appointment, log on to our website, valleynewslive.com. Fargo's Public Schools COVID-19 task force voted to keep student learning types the same for the next 2 weeks, adding that changes will likely be coming soon. Just 3 members voted to bring middle school students back full-time starting November 2nd, with the rest of the board saying there's still some work to be done before pulling the trigger.
The biggest challenge for this has been receiving information that our staff are safest in the school buildings, but then our staff see what's happening in the community and feel unsupported, and that's not fair to any of our teachers.
School officials previously stated that parents would get a 2-week notice of any learning changes, meaning that the earliest students could be phased back in would be November 16th. However, Fargo Public Schools say that the committee could vote for a shorter timeline if necessary. Minnesota farmers and producers impacted by COVID-19 will soon get some relief, the tune of $7.7 million. It's funded through the CARES Act. This money will help farmers who experienced market disruptions recovery from the purchase supplies necessary from COVID-19. The number of COVID-19 cases is continuing to go up in the area. Later on Valley News Live at 6, where the number stands on a global scale.
And early season snow making its way through the valley. A few flurries tonight, but we're more concerned about the weather on Tuesday and again on Thursday as a couple of winter systems this work week make their way through. We'll have the latest in your hour-by-hour forecast next.